Posted a video and it just got blocked so you can't see it. So I'm going to post another one and I'm going to move around this obstacle because that's what I do. I find obstacles and I teach you psychology and neuroscience and how to move around this. Here we go. And a one and a two and a you know what to do. Tune in because you're going to want to hear this. You were younger. You were a child. All of your emotions were created in childhood. As you were a teenager, those beliefs remanifested, repeated, recreated. You created your identity as late as 25. I would argue with psychology and say around 17, 18, you already had it figured out and locked in. The reason why this is important to know is because something happened. You had to be perfect. You had to be strong. You had to be funny. You didn't do well in school. Somebody called you a name. Somebody did something to you and you had to process it by yourself. You didn't want to bother your parents, or you tried to talk to your parents and they didn't believe you or they rejected it. You had to process this by yourself. Then something similar happened to you and you said, there it is again. And then something similar happened to you and you said, 3 strikes, this is my identity. And then as you became an adult and as you grew up, it repeated over and over again. So every single time that you get 0.01% close to that, your nervous system, your body, your mind is telling you a story that you consciously do not agree to, but subconsciously it is strong because your body wants to protect you. The reason why this is important to know is because if you never felt happy, if you never felt joy, if you never felt bliss, if you never felt excitement, if you never felt attractive, if you never felt true, authentic to yourself, when you were a teenager, when you were a young adult, it was taken from you or there was a story around it. And so every time that somebody compliments you, every single time that somebody's imperfect, just like that, every single time that something happens, your body starts to tell you a story. And it's based off of what your mom told you, what your dad told you. So if you have to be perfect, you've already scrolled away because I just stumbled on those words. If you have to be strong, I'm a man talking about emotions. And so you're going to scroll away because you're not going to want to hear it. If you have to look a certain way, be a certain way, do a certain thing in order to get attention, you attract people who agree to that belief system and you head for the hills when you see somebody who do not align to that belief system. Why is this important to know? Because you want to be soft, gentle, and strong at the same time. You want to be nurtured and a nurturing person. You want to be lovable and loving. You want to be confident and give confidence to other people. There are stories around this. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Nikki Scorpio. I teach emotional intelligence, learn psychology, blend it with neuroscience, watch what happens. Share this on the algorithm so that, especially if you're somebody who's had to rebel, that we can move around this weird lie that society's telling you that you never went through anything and it didn't affect you when your childhood wasn't that bad and you're nobody to complain because other people have it worse than you. We're going to heal this story because